And we're about 5 miles northwest of downtown Tampa at beautiful Raymond James Stadium near Florida's Gulf Coast. Today, Week 12 of the NFL season is upon us, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Carolina Panthers taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Is upon us. It's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. To the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. On the ground, it's a rookie from Tennessee. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 30.
Here's Shuck. He completes this one to Terry McLaurin. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Give him 32 on the play.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Trap 60.
To throw is Shuck. This is caught. It's Brown. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A.J. Brown, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Bucs need just 3 plays to go down and take the early lead. Now the try here for the extra point. And that one gives the Bucs a 7-0 lead.
That's the score. Buccaneers 7, Panthers 0.
The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Okay, looking to put a drive together. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. If you start assessing what went wrong last week, Charles, in their loss, had nothing to do with the ground game. They ran it well.
And you also have to say to yourself as a team, don't go away from what worked. That's not the reason the game was lost. Running the football over time, when you do it consistently, usually translates into wins.
And they're hoping to do it consistently here. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Ready.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And a nice run. They're going to take this close to the first down marker at the Bucs 44. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Ready. Crack rolling. Pat the 60. Pat.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down.
70 Rangers. 6-2. 18 Cardinal. Go.
Daniel's going to throw for it. He'll try to do it himself. And he is caught. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. He's hit pay dirt a lot this year, but not that time.
Yeah, I'm tracking right there with you. You're exactly right. He's found the end zone plenty of times. No way I can find any fault with the call.
And he is in. Touchdown, Carolina. A great effort there with his 14th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Panthers are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. The extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. No matter what the defense throws at them, they feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. From the 38 now, here's a 2nd and 7. Shuck now to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Bailey. Now a 3rd and 6.
A 1-yard gain brings up 3rd and 6.
Now Shuck. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
And this is what you wanted to see from a defense. Give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3-and-out, and giving the ball back to their offense.
Shuck to throw for it on 4th. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Panthers are going to get it back in excellent field position. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Let's go. Ready.
Play action. Now it's Daniels. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he'll be brought down at the 27. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. From the 20, here's second down and 3. They go play action. Daniels. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. A 20-yard touchdown. And the Panthers have taken the lead. Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. It's up and good, and it's 14-7 now here in the first quarter.
14. Buccaneers 7.
Joey slide out, a kickoff after the touchdown. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on fourth down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
And this one drops incomplete, but I think the defense jumped. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
Now they'll try to take advantage of that offsides call. Here's first and 5. They'll throw. Here's Shuck. It's complete to Brown, right side. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
That's another Buccaneers first down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
To throw now, Shuck. On this one, incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down. The Buccaneers hit 4 and 6 now on the year. They were losers last time out, trying to turn things around here in this one.
And it always helps to have a home crowd behind you, giving you encouragement as long as you give them something good to cheer about. So you know they just want to come out and play well for their faithful, and I expect them to do just that.
Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. They'll get the tight end Bowers involved there. They'll go for a gain of 7. And that'll bring up fourth down.
That's a good-looking play to me. The big tight end on a crossing route coming underneath. Sometimes he can gain some serious momentum going forward, can he?
Yeah, he can indeed, and pretty well executed there. They'll indeed go. Here's Shuck. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Bucs try it on fourth down, but come up empty. And that will force a turnover on downs.
Here we go.
And they'll go on the ground. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down. You look at this defense for Tampa Bay. They're going to need to be strong against the run in this one.
Most of their challenges have come in the passing game because against the run, they've been pretty darn good. Now you got to figure out a way to slow down those receivers before they get downfield and maybe make a few more plays on the ball when it's in the air.
Second down at 6 now from the 42. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he gets it down to the 32. 47 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
And the Panthers first down.
Ready? 19 Charger, 19 18 Hot, 79 Bronx.
Daniels looking to throw. Open man down the field. This is Mitchell. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
First down, Panthers.
Here's a quick throw out left. That's caught. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Panthers go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now 21-7.
21. Buccaneers 7.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on 4th. Didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on 4th down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, that may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
We'll see if they can bring that pride to the offense this go-around. A pretty wild first quarter. 21-7, our score. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Throwing, Shuck. And that will be incomplete. Normally I'd say this will lead to a punt attempt, but this offense already shown in the first half that they'll go for it on 4th down.
Oh, they should have already said, punt it, punt it. Head coach should have already made that decision.
Shuck here on 4th down. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to be out of bounds here all the way down inside the 10. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Here's 2nd and goal, operating from the 8-yard line.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
From the gun, Shuck. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Buccaneers have cut it back within a score. Point after, right down the middle. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14.
Buccaneers 14.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And they are a game under 500 now following the loss a week ago. And this is a team, Charles, that just has not been able to string victories together.
Yeah, they're certainly going the wrong way, aren't they? Because it looked like they had things pointing in the right direction, but but now they've lost 2 straight, and that means this game is vital. Extremely important, because if they fall 2 games below 500, the road back into playoff contention, awfully difficult.
A gain of 43 yards. First down, Carolina.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Well, they'll come up 2nd and 7.
Dragon 6. Get up. Mustang 19. Panther 6. Go.
To throw is Daniels.
And he's got his man in stride, complete.
And the Panthers are going to have a 1st and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line. His tremendous season passing the football, it continues, Charles. That last throw puts him over 4,000 yards now on the year.
And he's still got the rest of November and all of December still to play. So to me, 5,000 yards, very much in play.
Now they'll change things around before the snap.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he ran right through one tackle as he fights forward for a gain of 7.
And Brandon, they went to a nickel defense, and that's a surprise this close to the goal line, because ordinarily you use the back end of the end zone, the sidelines as extra defenders, and you want bigger people on the field to try and help against the run.
Good yardage on 1st down. Now can they punch it in on 2nd and goal?
Off the play fake, Daniels.
And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown.
Jaden Daniels. It's a 1-yard touchdown run. And the Panthers add 6 to their lead.
Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead now up to 14.
28. Buccaneers, 14.
Joey Slye now to kick off after the touchdown.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10. The Bucs take over 1st and 10. The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've got to be pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play at the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
And take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. It's his first catch, and it'll be good for 15 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Consecutive catches for him. That good for 11. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Here's Shuck out of the shotgun. Open man down the field. It's Bowers. And he'll be touched down at the end, but a big play on that one.
27 more yards.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Up the middle they go. It's Bailey. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7.
2nd and 6 with the ball on the 7.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
From the gun, Shuck.
And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. And this offense on 3rd down today, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 17.
Working out of the gun here, Shuck.
And he pulls it in for a Buccaneer touchdown. Terry McLaurin from 17 yards out. And the Bucs are back within a score. These two teams in this first half, it's been fun. Back and forth, back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put scores together and really bunch them up, and we have a tight game here. You know, we often talk about having the right shoes for the right turf. Today it's track shoes, because that's what we've seen with these offenses.
Yeah, it's been an absolute track meet so far, and fun to watch. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone, so this ball will come out to the 30 now. So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line.
60 Maverick.
To the air goes Daniels. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and shorted the sticks.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Third catch of this first half for him, and this one is a first down.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Ready? 70 line, press all 80. Warriors 70, 19 Lions, 79 Broncos, Panther 11, Panther 11.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
Here's Daniels. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. 50 catches for him now on the year, and he's got a first down. Now Daniels. And down he goes, a Buccaneer sack. So now they operate back from their side of the field here, 2nd and long.
19 tight. 18, Dragon 60. Buffalo 18, 7 Pirates.
Throwing now is Daniels. This is caught inside the 15. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. A big play there with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now up to 14. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive. And they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
A big play that time for Tampa Bay. 41 yards. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Shuck. He finds his man, complete. That's Bailey. 2 yards that time, a stark contrast from the big chunk on the previous play.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
They will throw again. Shuck. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Putting pressure on the guy throwing the football is always good, but when you can couple that with contact on him that leads to an incompletion as we just saw there, that's winning football.
So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8. Here's Shuck. Able to find the open man. That's complete. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
What an excellent end result for them. But let's go back to the decision, first of all, to go for it all on 4th down. A lot of pressure on the quarterback's shoulders, but they knew he could handle it. Makes the right read there, gets the ball to his receiver. They get the first down. It's now 1st and goal.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A great play there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Bucs are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Now the extra point. And that'll cut the lead down now to a touchdown.
Next to score Panthers 35, Buccaneers 28.
Maybe time for one play on offense. 7 seconds to go in the half as the kick is away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. Looking to put a drive together.
Trap 60, trap 60. Trap 18,
throwing to start the drive. Daniels. Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. They're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. Operating from the gun. Daniels. Complete. This is Mitchell. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 27 yards there, a first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Hold it ready. Warriors 70, Panther 19 Lions. Ready.
Looking to throw. Daniels. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. That one doesn't find its target, but all in all, he's been much sharper this week. He was under 50% a week ago, and now he's up over 70%.
But you know it's standard for quarterbacks and receivers getting together for a little extra time each and every day in practice. I get the sense they got together for a lot of extra time this week to try and improve that passing percentage, and it's worked out quite well.
And a nice run. They're going to take this close to the first down marker at the Bucs' 40-yard line.
I know the toss play begins with the guy taking the snap and turn around and tossing it to the runner, but where the real intrigue is, can they seal the edge, whether it's an offensive tackle or a tight end in the direction they want to run the football. If they do that, that's the result that you get, that type of a game. If they don't, oftentimes it's not a very successful play.
And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out.
107 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. And that is incomplete. Wow, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
As expected, he's gone to him several times in this game, but that's the first time one has slipped from his grasp. I'll bet he goes back to him, though. He's an excellent player.
Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, second and goal. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. A great effort there with touchdown number 15 on the year and second of the game.
And the Panthers take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead now up to 14.
Joey Slye now to kick off after the touchdown. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They make their second half debut here, and things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side, so now it's a two-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys just looked into each other's eyes and realize what they've got to get done and come out a little bit more charged up, because if they don't get some kind of points here, that next drive, that could make this a free-possession game.
And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down.
Well, he certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
Shuck now to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
Brock Bowers.
He has career touchdown number 78, tying in with both Eddie George and Frank Gifford on the all-time list.
And the Buccaneers have got it back to within a score.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away.
And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive, 1st and 10. Now Daniel's going to keep it.
To the right side, it's caught by Mitchell. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards.
Warriors 70, 60 Bobcats, 60 Eagles, Dragons 60.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. A big gainer there on the catch and run, 37 yards.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
Mustang 19.
Off the RPO, he completes it. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11.
Cougar 19. Cowboy 80. Cup 19. Cup 19. 19.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And here he'll get it down to the 7. It's a gain of 5. And they're going to face a 3rd down.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry. And they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
The Bucs with an extra defender now in the secondary here on 3rd down.
Viking 18.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. A 6-yard touchdown run as his guys are able to extend their lead.
Sometimes you get a first and goal and you're back near the 7, 8, 9-yard line and you start thinking, maybe we're running here on 1st down to get half of what we need, so maybe we can have 2 or 3 shots and going for it from closer range. So this is a bonus right here. What a great run to work his way into the end zone.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown. But, Charles, they look up, and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
Wide open is Watkins. He's got it. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. It's a gain of 16. 1st down, Tampa Bay.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 79 Bronco. 70 Rangers, go.
To throw now, Shuck. And incomplete on the deep ball.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Now Shuck. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Brock Bowers with now his 2nd touchdown of this 3rd quarter. And the Bucs have cut it back within a score. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown.
Buccaneers, 42.
This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Still enjoying the lead here in the third quarter despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive. Oh, that is incomplete.
After what they've faced during this game where they've given up a ton of yards downfield, that has to be a measure of revenge right there for the secondary. They've been shredded throughout the game and finally forced an incompletion.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. They go play action. Daniels. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
5 here.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Play action. Now it's Daniels. Oh, a dangerous pass there, and it's intercepted. There he goes, left side. And a terrific return there. They're finally able to corral him down near the 11-yard line. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
They'll run on first down. Bailey. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And there just continues to be nowhere to run. He's bottled up again at the line of scrimmage.
A loss of 1. It's now 3rd and 5.
Now they'll change things up. To throw his shot. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. Will Anderson has now recorded 10 sacks on the season. So both offenses come to life here in this third quarter as this is shaping up for a good finish. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. From the left hash, a 31-yard attempt. And his kick is good. So kind of disappointing there. I mean, yes, they get the 3, but with starting field position like that, 3's not what you're banking on.
No, and you just have to wonder if you can afford to let chances like that continue to pass you by. You've got to find ways to get the ball into the end zone and put 6s on the scoreboard.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard
line. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Carolina. A big play there. 65 yards. And the Panthers look like they're about to put an end to their 2-game losing streak as they add on to their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that pushes the lead up to 11. Joey Slye now to kick off after the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
Well, that last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here, and they are in desperate need of finding the end zone. Ball on the 40 now. Here's a 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Throwing, Shuck. And that one too wide and incomplete.
That was well defended. They clamped down on every available receiver. Just got to give the win to the defense on that snap.
The offense on 3rd down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5.
From the gun, Shuck. Pass to the sideline and pulled in.
And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Well, that's one way to convert on 3rd down, picking up 26 yards.
Well, every drive from here out is definitely crucial and critical. They know that they need to get at least 3 here to get it back to a 1-score game. But I can't imagine that in their huddle that they're thinking at all about getting a field goal. They want to get into the end zone and then try and get the ball back again.
Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5. At the Panthers.
Shuck again.
Incomplete. And a loose football. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds.
Thankfully for the offense, a fortuitous bounce there on the fumble goes out of bounds because they're down here in the red zone. You don't want to lose one there.
You don't want to lose one, and the best part, because it went out of bounds, they retain possession, still have an opportunity to put points on the board.
They'll throw. Here's Shuck.
And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 19, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Operating from the gun, here's Shuck.
His throw caught at about the 5. This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard.
Well, looks like they'll move things around here.
It's complete to Brown, right side. That is into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. A.J. Brown with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Buccaneers have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. So a big play coming now for the Bucs as they'll go for 2.
The Bucs will set up for the 2-point conversion.
70 range. Let's go.
They'll look to throw. And this is caught. They got it. And that could be an important 2 points that gets them back within a field goal.
Buccaneers, 53.
So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. I don't want to say that they're completely against the wall here, Charles, but all of a sudden, with the run that they've been on the other sideline, this is down to a 3-point game. They got to be careful.
Not much space from their back to the wall, though. So you're exactly right. They've got to be careful here. But this is where the value of note-taking and recall comes into play. What was working earlier?
There he goes, right side. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. A great play there. 65 yards. And the Panthers use the big play to extend their 4th quarter lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Buccaneers 53. Joey Slide to kick off for Carolina.
Joey Slide out to kick off after the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, when they trail by 2 scores here in the fourth quarter, this drive becomes very critical. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. Here is 3rd and quite a ways.
12 brings up 3rd down.
He'll look to throw. And that almost intercepted. Oh, they would have loved to have their first pick of the game right there, but at least it does get them to 4th down.
Oh, this defense knows. 4th quarter, they need to make a play. That one was ripe for the taking. Could have changed the complexion of the ball game, but it winds up incomplete.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. They'll indeed go. Here's Shuck. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Bucs try it on 4th down, but come up empty. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
19,
now Daniels. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
It's always tough trying to keep your guy upright when he's trying to throw the football. When you're dealing with those big, bad guys on the defensive front, it's even tougher. And this time, those guys on the opposite side won the battle, getting to the quarterback and knocking him into an incompletion.
19 tight.
Daniels looking to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. Touchdown. Adnan Mitchell from 13 yards out. And the Panthers look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. A try here for the extra point. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17. Joey Slide out, a kickoff after the touchdown. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good...
And that's caught inside the 35. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one good for 37 yards. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got it to the 28-yard line. From the shotgun, it's Shuck. Throw left side complete. That's Bailey. And they'll get him down inside the red zone at the 14. It's also a gain of 14. 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Here's Shuck. Now he's going to step up and run. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down. Well, I kind of got to give him credit. Another incompletion there, yes, but he's still trying to make plays outside the pocket.
Yeah, he's been hemmed in for much of the game. How about him getting outside there? And that's what you want to see from your quarterback. He's not giving up on this game, so every other player in the field has to say to himself, I can't give up either.
To the air again is Shuck. He's got Brown on the out route complete. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Shuck now to throw. The ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. And he hauls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. Brock Bowers, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Bucs have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And it looks like the Panthers' hands team does its job. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, huh?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new...
And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. A great effort there. 42 yards. And the Panthers are an extra point away from making this a 3-score game. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line to the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
As a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. And this is caught. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Brock Bowers with touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Buccaneers get a bit closer. Extra point forthcoming. And the lead is trimmed down to 10.
Makes the score Panthers 77.
2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And it looks like the Panthers' hands team does its job. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80.
We got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on first down. And quickly, we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as as they call the timeout defensively.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down. I don't want to make a story where there's not one, but he threw the 3 interceptions last week. Looked a little uncomfortable. He looks much more comfortable today.
Yeah, just 1 pick so far and his team leads. So now they can play complementary football, meaning if he takes care of the ball and his offense, if they're humming along, the defense doesn't have to be out there as long. He's taking care of his guys on the other side of the ball.
They're enjoying a 4th quarter advantage. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
Here's a 2nd and 5.
Here we go. Bronco 80.
To the air goes Daniels. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. A great play there. A beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Panthers are able to add on to that lead. The extra point splits the uprights. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17.
67. Joey Slye to kick off for Carolina.
Joey Slye now to kick off after the touchdown.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something."
And that's caught inside the 35. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 39 yards there, a big one. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10.
Here's Shuck out of the shotgun.
This will be caught once again by Brown. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20.
2nd and a couple.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
19, Lion. Trap 60, trap 60.
Looking to throw. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'll guarantee he quietly has told them, "You might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with."
Working out of the gun here, Shuck.
Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. It's a pickup of 6. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
To the air again. Here's Shuck.
He's got Watkins on the end route. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers.
Jordan Watkins.
A 12-yard touchdown grab.
And the Bucs are able to cut into that deficit.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is trimmed down to 10.
84. Buccaneers 74.
So time definitely not in their favor. Down 2 scores, but they'll try the onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. The risk reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things. Now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
70 December with Panther 11. Panther 11.
Throwing now is Daniels. He's going to let this thing go deep for Caldwell. And a timeout comes in. The whistle's blown with 3 seconds remaining.
First down. First and goal at the 7-yard line.
19 Lions. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Here's Daniels. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for the Panthers,
I look at my Cartier out of control. Just like my mind where I'm going, the women, the shorties know nothing but clothes. No stopping at my Pirelli's on. Unlike my jewelry that's always on. I know the storm is coming, my pockets keep telling me it's gonna shower. Call up my homies, it's on and popping the night cause it's meant to be ours. We keep a fadeaway shot cause we ballin' this platinum every hour. Look mama, ow, you just like the flowers. Girl, you the truth with all that goody power. You spin my head right round, right round. When you go down, when you go down, down.
You spin my head right round, right round. When you go down, when you go down.
From the top of the top when I watch her go down, she got me throwing my money up. Ain't nothing more beautiful to me. It's going down. From the top of the top when I watch her go down, she got me throwing my money up. Ain't nothing more beautiful to me. It's going down, down. Hey, shawty must know I'm the man. My money lover like a #1 fan. Don't open my mouth, let her talk to my fans. My Benjamin Franklin's. A couple of grands, I got rubber bands. My paper planes making a dance. Yes, I'm like that's part of my rebuilding castles that's made out of. She's amazing, I'm fire blazing, hotter than Cajun. Girl, won't you move a little closer? Time to get this maximum wage that belong on a poster. I'm in the days that is waving at me like, damn it, I know you. You run the show like a hoster. Tell me whatever and I'll be your gopher. You spin my head right round, right round. When you go down, when you go down, down.
You spin my head right round, right round. When you go down, when you go down.
From the top of the mountain, when I watch her go down, she got me throwing my money up. Ain't nothing more beautiful to me.